Now we have already studied that in the presence of an electric field, the dielectric develops a negative and positive charge on the surface. Now since these charges cannot move because they are on dielectric, and it is not the property of an insulator or dielectric to allow flow of charge, so such charges are called bound charges. Now let us say that after polarization there is negative charge here and positive charge here. This means that the external field is in this direction. So let us say that plus sigma is the surface charge density on this side and minus sigma is the surface charge density on this side. Since they are on insulator, they are induced charges, so we can write them as plus sigma I and minus sigma I. Now according to the formula of EP, sigma I will be EP will be equal to sigma I upon epsilon naught. Now putting this in the formula that we derived in the previous video, EP will be equal to E1 minus 1 upon epsilon R. Now since EP is this, so you'll write it like this, and or epsilon naught we can write here. So surface charge density on the surface of the dielectric will be given as external electric field multiplied by this permittivity of free space into 1 minus 1 upon relative permittivity of the medium. So this is another important formula for your numericals. Now for a conductor, relative permittivity is almost equal to infinity. So this term becomes not defined, and all we have is the charge density equals to E sigma naught, or EP will become equal to E. That is, in the case of a conductor, the electric field outside the conductor and the electric field on the surface of the conductor will be same, and hence there will be no electric field inside the body of the conductor. This is also important, always remember this. Now next topic that we are going to study is the breakdown of a dielectric. Now we have already studied that when a dielectric is put in the external electric field, then the plus and minus domain, the positive and negative domains, experience torque and force in opposite direction. So each domain will experience a torque. The positive charge will experience a torque in this direction, a force in this direction, and the negative will experience a force in this direction. Now we know that every molecule is defined by its bond strength. That is the strength between the positive and negative domain of each molecule, the strength that is keeping this domain in its place. Now if the external force QE, because of the external electric field, becomes larger than this bond strength, that means the bond will break and the plus charge and the minus charge will become free. This is called the breakdown of dielectric. So when breakdown of dielectric happens, the positive and negative charge become free and they are allowed to flow on the surface. Hence, after breakdown, dielectric converts into a conductor. So this is what happens when we provide a high amount of electric field to a dielectric. Its atom gets broken down and the charges get free, and then they can flow and the dielectric starts behaving like a conductor.